Welcome to our English podcast series. In this podcast, you will listen to our story at the C1, C2 level. Have fun! The Forgotten Letter, Part 1, Story. Amelia had always been curious about the old wooden chest in her grandmother's attic. Dusty, locked, and covered with a faded cloth, it had remained untouched for decades. One rainy afternoon, while helping her grandmother clean the house, Amelia finally gathered the courage to ask about it. Her grandmother hesitated, her eyes wandering to the window as though searching for courage in the storm outside. After a long pause, she handed Amelia a small, rusty key. Inside the chest lay neatly folded clothes, photographs yellowed with age, and at the very bottom, an envelope. The handwriting was elegant but unfamiliar. Amelia unfolded the paper carefully, revealing a letter dated 1943. The letter spoke of secret meetings, of choices between duty and love, and of promises that had never been fulfilled. It became clear that her grandmother had once been in love with the man who went to war and never returned. The revelation explained the sadness Amelia had sometimes seen behind her grandmother's smile. Amelia placed the letter back gently, her heart heavy with the weight of the story. Yet, when she looked at her grandmother, she saw peace in her eyes, as if sharing the secret had lifted a burden she had carried for a lifetime.
Part 2. Vocabulary Explanations. Attic means the space or room just below the roof of a house, often used for storage. For example, they found old photographs in the dusty attic. Attic. Faded means having lost brightness or color over time. For example, he looked at the faded photograph of his childhood. Faded. Rusty means covered with rust, showing the effects of age, neglect, or disuse. For example, she opened the rusty gate that hadn't moved in years. Rusty. Hesitate means to pause before saying or doing something, usually because of uncertainty or nervousness. For example, he hesitated before answering the difficult question. Hesitate. Unfold means to open or spread something that was folded. It can also mean to gradually reveal information. For example, she unfolded the letter carefully to read the message inside. Unfold. Fulfill means to carry out or achieve something that was promised or intended. For example, he could not fulfill his dream of becoming an artist. Fulfill. Revelation means a surprising or previously unknown fact that is made known. For example, the book was full of shocking revelations about history. Revelation. Burden means something heavy, either physically or emotionally, that causes difficulty or worry. For example, sharing her secret finally lifted the burden from her heart. Burden. Elegant means graceful, stylish, and attractive in appearance or manner. For example, the letter was written in elegant handwriting. Elegant. To carry for a lifetime means to keep an emotion, memory, or responsibility with you for your entire life. For example, he carried the guilt for a lifetime. Carry for a lifetime.
Don't forget to follow us for more English educational content. See you in the next story.